What is going on with your brothers and sisters? What you got going on? My kings and queens, my alphas, my sigmas, and my illuminated chosen ones. Grand rising with y'all as well. Peace, being, and listen, folks. God wants you to depend on Him. Watch and see. Depending on Him from all your problems, from all your mistakes, from all your evil, bad, and wrongdoings. Just really pray and repent and talk to Him. Isolate and separate yourself from those who don't want to see you win, who don't want to see you be good, to do good and be successful. All you really got to do is just call on God's name. Just know that for a fact is you can do good all by yourself, and you can do good with better people around you. And just like I had to make that video about that in the hour ago before hygiene and stuff, so I just got done. Went for my morning walk, even though the stores are closed, but I really need that freaking walk because that freaking cold was like so freaking good. And I kid you not, out with all these skin tight clothes with my freaking shorts, man, my energy is like all up to the freaking roof because I'm trying to get my mind all straight right now because I'm just feeling more of that good warmth. Like my blood is so freaking warm right now because I cannot, like, being out in the cold will make your blood warmer. For the average ones, it's about 3 to 5 minutes, and like me,
Cause I just heard you screaming and something just slammed.
no, I'm making the video. I mean live.
Oh no, I didn't like it. Oh,
No, I was doing this because happy. So yeah, so if you are in the average, you will be at 3 to 5 minutes to be outside in the cold. But if you more like me to an hour or something like that, your blood will be so freaking warm. And I kid you not, it's all about fasting, it's all about praying, and it's all about drinking hot water, or you drinking warm stuff. Like it could be your coffee, or it can be like warm drinks, or just like taking a warm steamy bath. It can really get you a lot characteristic to go along today's journey as well. So let's talk about why God really wants you to depend on Him from all of your bad doings, all of your evilness, all your mistakes, so it can rotate around to do even more good, even more better and better and better. So you just have to trust the process. The more you can put into progress. For me, I trust the process even more, and I do trusting the progress as well because I don't ever give up. I don't ever give in. I don't ever doubt or complain if I win or if I lose. And I don't care if I fail because I love to fail. It's because that is a seed at the end of that. But whether I'm just going through some very hard ships and some very bad ships, I just called on Him immediately so I can just like splash that water on me. And so to feel like I just got like a good bathe and good rinse, and they just come out just like ready for work. And again, then just know this for a fact is it's not your fault. Whatever the situation, how it really turned out to be, it just happened for a reason. It doesn't happen for a mistake. It's just like you've been there and then you done that. And then so He really wants you to depend on Him. Just really to put Him first. Whether you can just prove it to a friend that is really looking up to you, that really loves you, cares about you, really supporting you. But whether he's kind of disappointed or whatever the work is, prove Him first. Like to have a good, decent, better friendship and a brotherhood type of thing, because those are the ones that I really want to prove. Because I still have that on my mind to this day. The last time I seen Him was about in 2019, and I'm still thinking about Him because He has been like a very, very a very compassionate brother, and I've been making some mistakes, and I've been really, really failing, but I don't ever say yes for an answer. I just say no for an answer just because I just really want to do things that's hard, and I really want to do things like hard mode to really look young, looking healthy because of the good living. Because someone had told me about you was very, very young at the age of 27. This is why we need wise people like you because of the good, healthy living. And he's like an elder. It's because I love elders, and the Israelite brother, he's an elder too as well because I love Israelite brothers because so it really, it's like a home to me. It's like I am being invited to their shoes of where I really want to just see myself glorifying to keep God's Sabbath days, His high holy days, and His covenant. Yes, like His laws and statutes and His commandments, those are the ones I really want to keep. It's like, if you love me, keep my commandments. Do I love Him? Yes, I do. It's because I see the knowledge between the good and evil. I see the knowledge between positive and negative, good, bad, beautiful, and ugly. Yeah, because I see the knowledge of the thought of it. Because so, just like an elder had told me as well, all men can be wise, but at ages, it's like I'm 27, about to be 28. It's like I started to become wiser since I was 22. And someone cannot be wise when they're 22. Some of them can be wise when they're about 40. And some of them cannot be wise when they're 40. And now it's like, And some children can be wise when they are about 7 years old. And some of them cannot be wise when they are 7 years old. And I was like, interesting. Interesting. And then that really had hit at me because so I've always been the aware one. And I got me some coffee right here as well. So y'all drink up. Cheers. And this is my first cup of the day as well. And then so the weather outside is pretty cold, but I really wasn't cold. I had to come out with my shorts on and wear like a skin tight jacket with this here and my cap on. And then so I just like really want to walk. It's because I gotta clear my throat again. Sorry, I gotta drink this again. It's like whether you've been having so much negativity into your life, just wish that up to making videos or just work out. But whether people just trying like to lie on you, blame you, hurt your feelings, it's just because they really want to go on a competition against you. Just like I had to make that video, the short video about that yesterday. Don't ever be in a relationship or a marriage with somebody that is want to go against you, competing you, battle you. It's supposed to be one mind, heart, soul, spirit, like compassion to passion, like beauty and fashion. That is what's supposed to be one mind. And then I'm happy I don't ever accepted that, and I'm happy I don't ever serve that, and I'm so happy I don't ever let that person in. It's because I know what the spirit of the Most High God is really giving me signs and willings and signals of what this Decepticon is not even understandable of the true knowledge of becoming a man, the true knowledge of becoming a woman. Because I am the true knowledge of becoming a man. It's because I don't need to just dress like this to become a man, or just really want to have a deep voice, but I do have a deep voice naturally. It's because I've been having a deep voice ever since I was 24, because that there was happening slowly, and then now becoming more into my maturity now. because of my hormones changing and my DNA been really hitting different. It's because I just do my own studies and I do my own research. It's because I've been reading a lot of books where I be on my phone at night. Because so when I go to bed, I've been listening to a lot of good stuff, and then my phone was on 60% or something, and then I woke up and I get like this alpha wave. I don't know what it really is. It's like an alpha wave. It just, and I've been having some dreams from God was like sending me of what is about to go down. It's like nations against nations. It's like, I think I seen those people being around me that much. I didn't even know those. Hmm. Just like what the Israelite brother had said, like about last year in the video, what's about what was definitely about to come to pass, and that is here now. And this like these Saudi Arabia definitely came here, but they kind of look like us, but they are not one of us. But just like how to make that video like that as well. But I've been attracting a lot of people. It doesn't gotta be the same people. It can be people who dress like you, look like you, but kind of look like the rapper Lil Peep, the emo rapper, and some of them dress like this and that. It's like, are they against me or they are for me? It's like, I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday, I just want to go to the barbershop so I can work out at the back. But, and I heard that my name is like Roderick is this, Roderick is that, with a good intention. And then I walked in there, then I heard somebody was like, here it comes. Oh shit. And then I was like, hey, how's it going, sir? And then that day didn't say anything. And then I was like, excuse me, sir. And then I was like, is your gym is still open? And he was like, nah, man, we shut down. And then I had that smile on my face. I was like, for real? Then it's like, yeah, man, get your membership. There's a gym right across the street. Then I was like, you can't be joking. And then I didn't say anything because I went to the music guitar store so I can learn some guitar lessons and to go play with my songs as well so I can make newer and newer and newer stuff, because I don't play nobody else's songs from my guitar, but the only thing I play is my own music that I really want to play for myself. And yes, Dog is a Dancer, I will play that song by Green Day called Wake Me Up When September Ends. And I did look at the lyrics as well. It almost had me crying because so I was going to do that stuff as well. But my father, like my real father and my stepfather, are still living. It kind of remind me of Johnny Gilbert, that his father had passed away back in 2010, and I met him twice back in. I seen him twice in 2016, and I met him again about in October 13th, and then so he's a very, very kind and sweet dude. And these are the witness and signs of what God is really giving you. Just like when you stay positive every single day, even when the bad times comes, you better be humble. But I know that you are tired of being humble, but you gotta be limitless. Limitless. Oh, that is my sister's dog. Because so I do got some respect for Johnny Gilbert and Say We Can Fly, and I seen him twice and I met him once, and I've been really watching his videos and I've been really following him on IG, just like asking him questions, talking to him, and I did expect that he is like a cool, charming dude, and he's coming out with a new album in March 24th or March 26th called Between the Roses Part 2. I like that one, Between the Roses, the first one, and I like Between the Roses gonna be coming out in Part 2 about in March. And my favorite album by them is called Blessed Are Those. It's like a song by them. It's like what I've been really going through, all of these sleepless nights, thinking too much, like on a very, very cold winter about in January. And I've been really thinking about someone that I never met, that I never seen, and I've been having her in my mind till this day. And I'm still thinking about her till this day. It's because I'm pretty hopefully in prayer that she will be here. It's because I don't think about nobody else that I see out here, like at the shopping mall, coffee shop. I don't think about nobody else that I really want to communicate or start like a love or whatever. It's because that is not even real to me. Because the one I've been really thinking from, like she can be in United Kingdom or Europe, but her skin is like naturally tinted, but never know she got that Cherokee. But she looks pretty emo to me. But that is the one I've been really caring about recently because I don't even cry about it anymore. Just because I just cry to believe because I don't cry because it's been so long. It has been 5 and almost 6 years, and I'm praying that she will be around. Looking fresh today. Yeah, appreciate you. Yeah, so I will going to play the guitar by Green Day. Wake Me Up When September Ends, and then that's so. Yeah, I just gotta look fresh for myself, but I love the beard too because I remember that I had my beard like this ever since when the barber look all nice with it. Then that's so. Yeah, I will. So stay tuned because and I guess I have to play the guitar on how the way I play it. But I've been playing just like that for years, and then I can show y'all, but not at the moment. It's gonna be later on, so I'm gonna be going live, going live, going live. But even though if I sucked, just keep on going because it takes practices. It takes practices. It takes practice. Excuse me. And then I told myself about last week. I failed. I failed. I failed, and I'm just gonna do that again. I'm failed, and that people was like, "No, you didn't fail. You didn't fail. Like you just gotta keep on practicing." But that was pretty good. Man, I totally love the freaking beer, man. I totally love the beer, and I do looking pretty decent now. So, what do y'all think about those 230 crunches that I did? What's your email and play? Okay. What's your email and no play the song on live? Oh, okay. So, not playing the song live. Okay, that makes sense. But the only thing I can play my song live is my own songs live because I rather just play that there. Because I do know how to play the guitar because I started playing the guitar since in 2009 and I was about 14. And yeah, I'm going to be playing it. Then that's so I don't know what happened to Raven Cat Wolf, but I don't know where he been at. So I think he needs some time off, like to heal, or I don't know. I think you should do both. Yeah, I will do both. I will do both. I will do both because I like to play the guitar and I like to do some hand drums too. But since I don't know how to sit down like to play with the drum set, I could just play the drums like with my hand like to my knee and need like one of those like I don't know what those things call for the drums there too, and needed that there as well. So just in case I don't have to just like get like a drum, and it could be like those beats like those drum bass like at the bottom of it's like a metal music. I don't know what those call like drum bass or something because I've been starting off with my fingers ever since I was 17. And then I started making it even more better and decent when I was 22. And people was like, did you hear that? No, I don't hear anything. Man, that's even more good because so I remember back then it used to be all this and that, like used to do with a pencil, just like making like rapping skills. But me, I do my drum setting like turns my hand through my knee because I call it hand drum. And then, so yeah, let's get back to it. What I was really about to say about depending on God. It's because the more you are having yourself a higher priorities, and the more you are having yourself right. Look, I am I am older now. I'm 97 in few days. Really? Or are you just joking? Oh, it's just your dignity age, isn't it? And my apologies. Is it just your dignity, which means still still have my own teeth though. Okay, so that is like your I. It's still like your dignity age. It's like you can still look young, and you are still there now. Like you can still look young. It just says that you are 97, but it's gonna be like, wow, it's the hefty living I see with the good British accents, just living your life to the fullest, but not like going with the flow, but not in the survival, but you're still just living it righteously, just living it brilliant and decent and even more balanced goes on with your abundance. And then, so, yeah, so let's get back to that. So, these are some very true things of how I really want to keep myself. I'm like the singer Cher. If you know her, who she is, that sounds familiar. That sounds very familiar. And I thought she said from the Cranberries called the Zombie. Their song called Zombie by the band Cranberries. I don't know how to play that one because I've been listening to that like ever since I was working, then ever since when the vocalist had died from the band, the Cranberries, and that there had really like, whoa. And somewhere in 2018, in the beginning of that year, somewhere, then I was like, hmm, because so I'm not a zombie person as I used to, but I do like zombies as well. But I don't even watch horror movies or scary movies, none of that, because I heard there's a new Scream movie is definitely gonna be coming out, but I really want to see it, but nah, because so if I do, it's gonna f up my mind. Consciously goes along to subconsciously, but nah, but just gotta get over it because I don't watch horror movies as I used to, because that was the only thing that had started off ever since I was a little child, and then now since I'm getting older, Scream, I love the first one. Yeah, but have always selected this memory lane, but that there is not gonna be in my head anymore. It's like once you just get over those type of things that's not good for your health, you don't need none of that because that's why I rather go to like a coffee shop, like just to look at videos about. I've seen that before. It's like how to use your own decoration, like DIY. It's like about how to make your own heater, about how you can make your own stuff. But yeah, I can make my own stuff like DIY, do it yourself. I can do this and I can do that because I'm a fan of do it yourself. I love Batman Forever with Catwoman and um, Penguinus, Penguinus man. Man, I'm trying to pronounce, but yeah, I still do know how to pronounce, but whether I mess up, I'm not gonna brag or complain. But yeah, so I know how to pronounce, but it's just all about the good practices about that. So I'm hungry recently because I'm thinking I'm going to eat these chips here. I think I'm going to eat these right here because still saving some as well because you know me, dog, is a dancer, so we do eat pretty well up here. Especially, I do eat pretty good over here as well. It's like when I fast the most, I just eat and I'm just feeling completely good and feeling completely well. What I do fast recently, it's because it gets me crisp as good. Oh yeah, so how do you try? So how do you try that food? The one that I have ate. Like it's kind of look like a pizza roll. It's like a ravioli looking. It's like with cheese in it. But the dude got like the beef kind. But I really want to get that. But it's kind of expensive. Eat prawn cocktail and crisp. Hmm. Let me see. Eat prawn. Okay, so I'm definitely going to write that down. Hmm. Is it like a drink or is it? Okay, so I'm going to get my notebook. I mean, just like my journal here, so just in case I can write things down. So just in case you can keep me a good reminder. So I'm definitely going to be getting this palm prawn prawn cocktail crisp, the pink packets. Oh, you're good. You're good. It's all understandable because I forgot to say some things as well, and it really slipped some things out of my mouth as well. So it's pretty cool in here. So I just got like these eyes on. It's like I don't call it eye or it's like to get the heater in to the oven, whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna get my folder as well, and yeah, so because I freaking love to study. Because so who doesn't love to study? So who doesn't love to study? Who doesn't like to take notes and work? It's these Decepticons. They're just still living their life like it's high school right now. But me, I'm living my life as like 2023, and it's about to be 2023 about in next week, and I'm very very proud and very excited about it as well. And okay, so I'm definitely going to write this down as well so I can put that into my notes, and gonna put it to my notes, and it's gonna be like futuristic high school. Yeah, but this is our school. This is our school for the real world, okay? This is our school for the real world. This is our school. This is our school. Man, that win. Is that a do like some I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to write it down to see because I'm trying to see like how I can really save this through it. So I really don't. Oops. Nah, it's gonna disappear again. Okay. Cocktail crisp. the pink. Dude, I'm gonna get like a second phone anyway, so I'm gonna get a second phone. So I'm gonna get a second phone as well. So I will say I'm gonna get like an iPhone as well. So I will be making my videos here, and then I will be going live on my iPhone and to keep up with this here, and then so how it can really lead me like here. So whether y'all can ask me some questions, whether y'all can just give me this and give me that, like from the content, just like to keep it up in there. So I just like to research this and just like study it, because so in 2023 I'm definitely going to be going all in, and then so I'm gonna go get me a iPhone about next week. But Friday is about Sunday it is Saturday is January 1st, so it's gonna be like next week as well. Then so you got everything what I can really write down to dog is the answer, or just that's it. So or just that's it. Because I'm willing to, if not, I can just wait. And then so I got like a book here, The Miracle Power of Your Mind as well. And then and yeah, so I like this. It says forgiveness. Dude, chapter 12, forgiveness. And that there have really got me a good recommend what God's like telling me to do. It's like just forgive them. Like forgive them and forget it. But whether they don't want to forgive you, whether they don't want to forget about that, just forgive them and just forget it all. And then that's so God will give things that you need, that you really want, so you can get your alignment back to its place. So let's get to it. Your consciousness is God, and there is no other God. That's fine. I'll check the book out and forgiveness. Yes, you should read that. Exactly. It's chapter 12, and it's on page 27. So let's get to it. Your consciousness is God, and there is no other God. You should not worship other gods before Him. This is the only thing you have to worship Him. This is the only thing you got to depend on Him. Put Him first. Whether you really want to prove it to a friend, prove it for just like me, Dog is a Dancer, Raven, Cat, Wolf, Phil, Erskine, a Israelite brother I see out there in the real world. I've proven them first. It's because we have a good brotherhood, we have a good, decent friendship of what is bond, of what God is really letting us to get close till the end. If a seeming wrong or injury has been committed against you, Decepticons, but therefore you must forgive. Exactly, you have to forgive, and then so you got to enter to a destination so you can skip and pass through it. But it's getting pretty old. But they're new to it, but it's getting old to me. Now, there is no other. So there is no other to forgive. But forgive of what you see all around you. But just don't overcome it. Don't just overreacting. Just gain from it. Get good muscles. And get you some good APAC as well. And get you some good beer so you can gain a good supreme massive. So let's see. You give something for the feeling of resentment or hate that you now hold in your consciousness. Just like what my brother-in-law had told me about on that weekend while I was making the video, that he really made me speechless, and that there was very true. But behind the scenes, while I be by myself, I just know how to channel it to bring my consciousness, goes along to my subconsciousness back how I was really feeling. But this is like a game mode. It's like wins and lose, pass and succeed and fail, like lose. But I don't even brag or complain if I don't make it through it, because I know that it is just another level, another level, another level. So you give way to a feeling of love, peace, harmony, and joy. Let's read that again. You give way to a feeling of love, peace, harmony, and joy. I give them good energy though. I give them positive energy. I just give them like a good vibration so they can earn it, so they can deserve it. So whether they feel even more hateful, even more down, sad, depressed, just give them love and light and energy and hope and bliss. But I will still have all the minds in me. Just give them some, and so they can thank you later. And that won't ever stop thinking of you as well. In other words, it is the age old of law of substitution in consciousness. To forgive means to give something for. If you have a headache and you take a pill for the condition, you are giving yourself something for the headache. Likewise, a person who happens to be in the mood of resentment, something for the headache. Likewise, a person who happens to be in the mood of resentment, something for. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. For a headache. Likewise, a person who happens to be. Dang it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's like, what you are doing, like from the mind to your consciousness. So it's like the more you just focus and aware of what you are capable of doing and seeing. So let's read that as well. Likewise, a person who happens to be in the mood of resentment must replace this mood he is entertaining by forgiveness. The only way he can forgive himself for entertaining such a negative mood is by the indwelling gift of love and peace within his own consciousness. You must radiate the feeling to all around you. When you think of John or Mary, who formerly was what you thought the cause of resentment, you will see the Christ in him or her and rejoice. Just like I said as well, you just gotta keep on rejoicing. Whether things is not right in your life, whether things is not going on for the better, you just gotta keep on rejoicing to know that you is about to go to another level, you're about to go to another mission. It's because this battle is not over yet for you. It's because your armies, your ancestors, your angels are right here right now, because so they may not be here physically, but they are here in the spirit, because that's what I really believe. It's because I believe in spirits, but just gotta be careful though. It can be pretty vain, but I don't ever use minds to vain. But I'm just speaking at what I really believe or what is true or what is possible, because I experiencing that. And after my live stream, it does come out of nowhere as well. And I really want to make a video about that, which means nobody wouldn't believe or whatever. It's because get away from naysayers, get away from unbelievers, get away from people. It's just so much amazing and blessed that I can have so much time for myself, having so much time for the better people. That just really feel good for my mind, spirit, and soul, and heart, passion, and compassion, beauty, and fashion. In 2023, I can see all of it. It will definitely will come all to pass. What I had wrote down last night, or what Jordan had told me and told his subscribers about that as well. And this is what really keeps me smiling. This is what really keeps me going. And when I did go to sleep, then I woke up like, it's another day, it's another battle, it's another war from within. And it always got to depend on Him. Whether you see it in those books, but the Bible will show you the way faster of what you can experience, of what you can see, of what God is really giving you. It's like you gotta be conscious and you gotta be very, 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 very cautious of that category. It's like artistic, but me, I'm an artistic guy, but not special ed. But yeah, I was in there, but I was a very, 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 very crazy, like a weirdo person. But now, as I'm looking at it now, I'm still in school of the real world, but this is pretty fun because I am still educating. I can just go out, just looking for things like what I can do if I do work here. And then so I really wasn't getting the job. I really wasn't angry, bragging, or complaining, and I really wasn't like me. No, I just accept it because I like to have my job to become a YouTuber. And on Instagram, I just use that to meet people from the future. But you gotta be very, very careful on this. There will be some Decepticons will be following you on IG as well. And they think that they are rolling with you. And they think that they're that they are there for you, that they like you, care about you, whatever it is. They're just following you to see of what you got going on. And whether you do got something better going on, they're going to unfollow you. And whether you be at the most place, whatever, they're gonna be right there where you are going, and they're trying to spread all this hateful dirt on your name. And whether you're speaking up for the right, for the better, they're going to freaking unfollow you and block you. But how do I feel about that? I didn't care. I was still playing my guitar and I was still making videos on YouTube, happy as a doorknob. And talking to my nephew, talking to my mom, just positivity right now because I think I need like there is no bread because I was gonna make me like a warm sandwich or whatever from the microwave or here. But I do got me some chips here, but I didn't even eat them yet. So so this will be my first meal. And then so I'm not gonna be eating until the afternoon or the evening because so yeah. And then so just gotta be very, very cautious of it as well, but you just gotta know. But whether you see some of them just really want to follow you with no profile, with no following like about 150 people, with no followers like about 5 or 6, press the delete and scroll down and they are gone. And sending me all of these hookup whatever, I delete them. And whether they try to comment to you bad things, block them and proceed delete and decline. They're gone, missing. It's because I follow people from the future who I really want to meet. I follow from the future like, okay, so on Sunday, it was this vocalist named Brandon Singleton over there in United Kingdom from the band called To Obey a Tyrant. His cat had died on that same day while I had seen the same cat was dead at the side of the sidewalk. And it's pretty crazy how the universe is communicating with us, I know, man, it's very sad because so had to comment him, and then so he really wasn't worried about it or whatever because the cat got died from a hit and run. And just like about last month in November, there was this dog got hit and run right in front of my freaking face. And then that's why I have to make a short video about if you're being good or when you're being good of doing good, they don't like that. And I was just like right there, and dude, I had to freaking cry out of that though. So I had to freaking cry about that. It's because, and some of them just really want to laugh at me. Some of them just really want to just like, get your BA off the ground, fool, nigga, you crazy? And excuse my language. And then so the cop was around. Then the cop said they're gonna set the dog to the animal control. Then I was like, oh, finally. And I waited there for about 1 hour. And then they didn't show up. Then ever since I came back there again, the dog was gone. Then I was like, ah, thank you. Thank you. She's at the animal control. Yes, it's a girl. It kind of looked like a coyote to a wolf in between. And then I was like, man, animals and children are very similar. Yes, I freaking love kids as well. Because I am a big believer of human rights and animal rights. But don't get me wrong, I do eat meat there and there. I like beef and I like chicken, but not like fried chicken like Popeyes or churches. I don't eat none of that. But if I do eat chicken, I eat the chicken of what my mom's going to cook. I will say, none. Because if my mom did make some chicken tonight, I would eat that too because I like my mom's chicken and my soup. Yeah, you can say that. You can say that. And yeah, this here, by the way, this here. Yeah. And then so yeah, because I'm a big believer of animal rights and human rights because I do love cows, but I don't know why cows are definitely gotta be destroyed, whatever. But I don't eat pigs. I don't eat pork. Hey. Want to say that to the camera?
And
Yep. Where's your mom?
somewhere.
That's good. I'm a giant on top of the beanstalk. Wow. That does make sense there because it's like I'm just a giant and my nephew's right here just like short, whatever. Yeah, because so he would be pretty tall. Watch, so he would be pretty tall than me. Give it about when he would be about 13 or 14, he would be extremely tall. Because so when I was a baby, I was completely like this small, which means people can hold me with one hand. When I was a baby, like I was very small. Like my uncle was holding me with one hand. I mean, I was real small. But my height right now is 5'8", which means I'm still a short person, which means I'm a very, very short man. But I'm not tall. But I'm a short person. 5'8". I'm very short. Because I think short people are very, very attractive. It's like nerds to me. It's like a creative being. It's like a creative mind as well. It's like better, decent, solitary. I don't know what the solitary really means. It's like solitary. If I did. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? You look very tall. I know, but I'm a very, very short man. But if you do see me, I mean, I won't say if. I will say when. I remember when you see me, then you be like, "Oh snap, you ain't lying, mate. You is very short and I'm very tall." Then you're gonna be like, "Sorry for the accent, by the way. Sorry about the accent. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to disrupt your culture. Just like a joke thing. Just like a joke." But so I do. So I'm very very short because I'm very 5'8" because I think I'm about to be 5'9" or something like that because I'm very very short. But I like it though because so the more I'm just looking more innocent, the more I'm just looking more decent, whatever it is. I like it though because so it gets my mind somewhere else fresh. But yeah, doggy's a dancer. I will give you my email account if you need. Yeah, so I will sing you that song. And in that, okay. You are being so silly. You look so tall for real. I think you're taller than Trendy. Yeah, but he does have a deep voice. But every time he makes like a video, his voice is kind of high, like it's high school again. But in reality, his voice is deep.
My cousin Caleb's voice is getting deep.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How old is he?
14.
Whoa. Wisdom.
And Calvin is 11.
Hmm.
And I'm 7.
That's nice. You'll be around with better people.
And Logic's 27.
Yep, and your dad is 27.
And I'm 7.
777. A powerful number.
Lucky 7.
And he just said lucky 7.
Oh god, that's a lot of comments.
Yeah, it's a lot of comments. What did the boy say? He says like that how's your friend again?
Which one? Caleb or Calvin?
Calvin.
11.
And who?
Caleb is 14 and Calvin's 11.
Oh, you said that that's your 7?
Yes.
And I'm 27 and your dad is 27.
No, you said my dad's 27.
Yeah. I just said dash your dad 27. It's like 777, a very powerful number. And then you said the lucky number. Because I said that from my video about that this morning about in 2023 because that is a very good sign that we are elevating, we are electric, and the energy will definitely will stay epic. Cool, he has a silent future ahead of him because of me. It's because I've been watching him ever since when he was born. Because I have to be the one that will watch him. So I have to be the one that will watch him as well. And then so this is what. Oh yeah, how's the gym by the way? So how's the gym? So I hope the gym, of course. Yeah. So how was the gym? Because I just got done working out in the kitchen so I can just like do it where it's warmer. I didn't go to the gym today. It's like a Christmas season, but and I heard over there in China and Japan that theirs is even more kind of later than ours. Like it was kind of weird, but even more rare. It's like theirs is starting off about at the end of December or something like that, and then our New Year's in January 1st, and theirs is about somewhere further away than January. I attract too much stalkers when I go to the gym. I attract many stalkers at the shopping mall, at the coffee shop, at the park, everywhere, man. It's like whether you using that so much good intention, which means I'm gonna keep trying, I'm gonna keep trying, I'm gonna keep trying, and never, man, it's cold, and you never know, I can attract musicians and YouTubers too. Gonna, gonna, gonna do yoga YouTube. Yes, I remember that night. I did yoga right in front of everybody, and I was getting laughed at. And the more I was like going deeper, trying to get that good stretch behind my back into my spine to my lower back, then I was like, what the fuck? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, 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 Gabe. I'm sorry. Oh wow, amen. Sorry. And then that's so, and I did like this thing on how to get your back even more well, even whatever, like how my nephew did it as well, and I'm trying to do it even more like uplifting, whatever. And then I have people trying to blow the horn at me, and then there was some Hispanic dude just like trying to call me out. Then I looked at this dude, didn't even say anything. Yoga so wonders for you. Yes, it really does. And I'm gonna be doing yoga every day, every time to go get my bones stronger. Yes, long walks and still working out and yoga, reading the Bible, reading books, all of these good charismatic things going on with my life is so good because this is why I am having so much fun while I be by myself recently and have so much fun while being around with better people. Daily practice, yoga in ways and walks. Yeah. And my phone is on 28% right now. It's because I have woke up and my phone was about 68% because I was listening to some good stuff on YouTube and I was walking yoga at least twice a day in weights every night a day. Neither day. You got some good jokes, which means I follow a move. I follow a move with Nicole. I remember there is this woman from the hospital named Nicole. Eh. Eh. I remember a good friend. Hmm?
I'll take this.
Cool. And
This is what Peppa Pig looks like.
Pickles?
Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pickle.
Peppa Pig.
Really. Oh, cool.
Peppa Pig. That's Peppa Pig. The Shanti.
I don't want to look at him. I don't want to look at him. Okay,
That's
so.
a goal. Peppa Pig's a goal.
Okay.
That's why she's wearing pink.
Oh, okay. And I got something to say because, like, yeah, that was very true. But she was about 20 years. So she's about 20 years. Sit down. Sit. Make sure you don't fall. So she's about 20 years young, and she's been going through a lot of crazy things been going on all around her. So what I'm telling her is just to sit with me, whatever, so she really don't want to, but whether she needs something to drink, like an orange juice, and I got me some cranberry juice and some orange juice as well. And then so she doesn't want to sit with nobody. She just really wants to call her people so she can go home. And then so her and her roommate sleeps together, but like separate beds or whatever. But she been eating her friend's snacks because so when she wakes up too. When I have my coffee, she have her coffee too. Then I give her a fist bump, just like see like how's your morning been, my friend? And she was like, good. And when I'm trying to go outside, then she really want to be behind me and all. It's like, you okay? And then she would say, yes, I'm so excited. Then I was like, okay, then just be excited because, like, no matter what is going on around you in your situation, you just have to know this. It's just all in your head. It's just all in your mind, whether you feel scary or paranoid. You good? What did you do?
It's because of the smoke.
Hmm?
It's because of the stove.
Oh, don't breathe in that. Don't breathe into that. With your mouth or your nose, don't breathe into that. And you can be right here if you want.
But the cup is right there.
Coffee. You good. You good. I moved out of the way. And then so yeah, so she been really going through for so much. Like she been crying, but that's good that she didn't even scream. But I'm trying to give her some advice, like getting better before you go home advice. But I was there for 12 days. 12 days.
It says 12 on your. It says 12 on here. On your
Mm-hmm.
weight.
So I've been there for 12 days. It's because I got a lot better and better. And then I had like a craziest dream that I had like about 540 subscribers. And that there felt so freaking real. And I made the video about that as well, about they trying they trying to do their best trying to drag you down or whatever it is I said. It's like they trying to do everything trying to pull you down, but they know it's not gonna work. Then when I make that video, I have 548 subscribers. It's like, hold up. I know I wasn't tripping, and I know I really wasn't crazy. And then now I have 549 subscribers, but I was this close to have 1K thousand subscribers. It's supposed to be ever since when these Decepticons trying to slow down my progress, to slow down my process. But just like I said, Mystery House Company, which means the unknown house company. And guess what? I have some company now. In 2023, I will have company. For the better people, for the very lovely, righteous ones. And watch. Gonna keep on maintaining that. And I'm definitely gonna keep on retaining that as well. And this will be my last haircut as well. My last haircut, and I'm definitely gonna grow my hair back again. But this is what we should grow our hair. Just like what Phil was talking about. Don't ever cut your hair because your hair was made of this, of your energy. But when I will, I'm gonna grow my hair back. The last haircut, I'm gonna go to the barber shop what I was at back in May with a better people. But when I will, I'm gonna go there, and when I will, I'm gonna be better with the better people. But don't be around with no naysayers. Don't be around with haters. Don't be around with people who really want to see you fail. It's because they are depending on everybody else, but they don't depend on themselves. But we depend on God, and we are depending on Christ, and we are depending on ourselves at that very hand as well. It's like this is not our battle for us. God is battling for us because of our obedience, of where we can lead or where we can prosper if we can hold on. I thought he's going to say hold on too, but if so, right on point. And then so yeah, and I will see what time it is now. I will go live about at 12 o'clock. p.m. So y'all stick around because I have to put my phone in the charger. It is about 26% right now, and then yeah, I can make it to a Q&A, but I don't need to. But I will be the one who will be asking y'all. Y'all got any questions? Y'all have any thoughts or advices, whatever it is. But I don't need, yes, because I don't need to make no Q&A video. It's like this and that, and people won't ever ask you questions. But I can bring it out to my mouth, whether you want to give me questions or thoughts, whatever y'all been really going through. And I am really thinking about that helping along with your mental health, your heart, your spirit, your soul, and heart goes along with your mind as well. And then so to get yourself back to its alignment, to a better environment, it's like getting your life back again. This is what my channel is all about now with my mental health. It's like reborn again, if that makes sense. So I'm still gonna be here, dog is a dancer, because I've been really thinking about like stop making videos, and the spirit was like, don't, you better not quit. And my aunt had told me about you better not quit. It doesn't mean that you really want to quit making videos. It's because people have unsubscribed to you. Maybe it's because you've been really going so hard too much. But that is a good thing. It's because you was telling people how you really feel. And then you was like, yeah, but they don't look at it like an understanding. Then it's like, but but I understand you, but you don't need to explain. But whatever it is, because you don't show no weakness, like you don't hide your feelings. Like people can really see that, but it can be some believers and yaysayers. It would be some unbelievers and naysayers, like the skeptical ones who don't believe, but Satan. But the ones who are believers and yaysayers will abundantly will make you to draw it into their shoes. But guess what? I just had a deja vu since now. Looking at the camera or not looking at it, I just have a deja vu. It's like seen a lot before. It's gonna happen for that better. But how that used to be, it's gonna be even more better, like with the newer people than just the same people. But they are about to go. Their time is over. It's because we don't even carry. I mean, we don't even care about time. But we know that the clock is always ticking. But we wasn't in a hurry. We really wasn't rushing. We wasn't like, oh no, okay, I gotta. No, we wasn't worried about that because we were just taking our time. Oh, it's good for us. And this is why God is so proud of us. It's because we are patient. So, I'm about to go. I'll see our brothers and sisters in the feud. Take care of yourself and stay healthy. As always, stay conscious as well. And I'm going to be making a live video again about at 12. And we can definitely to get that off the bat here. And I'll see y'all soon. Peace, being, and salute. Damn. Have a good Thursday, and let's get to it.